Can y'all hear the music in the background?
Little bits of it here and there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, wow. Suddenly we are,
We're live.
yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
just
Who would have thought?
yeah. Welcome.
Out of nowhere.
Ta-da! Oh, wait.
No. You know what you need to do. You got to do the hello there.
He's trying to
I don't
figure out
know
which
where
one
it
it is.
Hello there.
Yeah, and I respond with
General Kenobi.
Oh God, please no.
Roger, Roger.
I got none of that.
one of these days.
Yeah.
In voice mods, you can actually get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just haven't done it.
I got you. I was gonna say, don't you have a Stream Deck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Oh,
haven't.
yeah. There too.
I have not done it yet.
No. What the fuck are you waiting for?
I don't know. Maybe for the episode to start.
Archive Podcast.
We are going to be talking about. We are going to.
Yeah, I love
Yeah, but who the hell cares about wildlife anyway?
right, we're over episode of the Nerd Archive Podcast.
Perfect fucking segue, and you actually did it in an order that makes sense. Good job.
I don't like what you're implying.
You don't make sense.
I'm not implying anything. I just said it.
I don't appreciate you. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure you couldn't hear it. I guess Lola is the life of the party. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Nerd Archive Podcast. If you see something different here, we're testing waters with the new logo. Fun fact, we liked his logo, and Yadi saw it today, and he's like, I don't like it anymore. I like the other one better, our original logo. It's not nerdy enough. We did a poll and everything. You guys voted.
Mm-hmm.
The people voted.
Yeah. So now you're stuck with it for now.
I got my stickers, so I guess sticking with the old one.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. We still have our business cards with the old logo.
Mm. Plus the merch and all that good stuff. So that's not, that's not going away.
Yeah. I'm going to change the logo back after this.
So what the fuck was the point of all this shit, man?
I don't know. I thought it was a good idea, and everyone was on board.
True enough.
It was a refreshing idea, I think.
Yeah. And now
But,
we refreshed. So now let's go refresh and go back.
Right.
Which means you're going to have to redo the intro again and all that other stuff. Honestly, I like the new intro. So if you want to use that one with the other logo, then that could definitely work.
The purple one?
Yeah, the one we
Yeah,
just
okay.
played.
Well, I didn't know if you meant the starting soon.
Yeah, that one too. I mean, that would work too.
Yeah. Okay.
The
like that
1,000 teachers.
Yeah.
Battling Shiza robots.
The fuck?
I don't know.
If I recall correctly, that's an old Simpsons reference. So if you've seen that old Simpsons episode, You'll know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know.
Well, I've seen all the episodes. I just don't remember specific episodes.
The Simpsons went to Japan a long, long time ago.
I remember that one, but I just don't remember the quotes because it was great. It was great. So if you notice something is missing, Lola is not here tonight. She has some friends over, and so she's not able to record tonight. So you get a sausage fest today.
Sausage party.
Yep. Also, I have a question for you guys. Have you all seen the rumors of who's going to be signing and who's going to take a role in the MCU and all that stuff?
Well, Lewis, I'm glad you asked that question because yes, God damn it, I have.
Who's in talks with Kevin Feige?
Well, so far, should we talk about who's supposedly in talks, or should we talk about who's confirmed thus far?
All of it. All over it.
There you go.
Like Jay-Z said, the world is yours. Jay-Z and Nas.
So, thus far, it has been confirmed that Giancarlo Esposito has been signed with with Marvel Studios, but they are extremely tight-lipped on who he's going to be playing. There is no word at this point. There's a lot of speculation going around at who he might be playing. I think one of the biggest rumors going around is he could be Jonathan Majors' replacement for Kang, which could be an interesting decision.
Or Professor Black Savior.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say, because especially considering that he would be interested in playing Professor X, which like I'm not as sure about. Like one of the people that I work with actually said that it would be interesting to see because he's also like a classically trained Shakespearean actor, the same as Sir Patrick Stewart was.
Right.
So it's an interesting one because at first I was like, I don't really see that working, but if you think about it, you look at Patrick Stewart, and everybody thought it was weird that you would cast a Shakespearean actor for a sci-fi space series like Star Trek, and he knocked it out of the fucking park. And then he comes in as Professor X in X-Men and once again knocks it out of the fucking park.
To the point where it's hard to see who's going to play Xavier.
True enough. But honestly, I think he's more fit to be a bad guy because he plays such a good bad guy.
Moff Gideon.
You know, right. Moff Gideon. You've got Gus Fring in Breaking Bad. He plays an amazing villain. So honestly, I think that could work better than, say, Professor X.
The Mirror and Once Upon a Time.
That true. Oh, now that you said The Mirror and Once Upon a Time, have you all seen Wish? Just quick, you're off.
No, but I know the rumor, not rumor,
The
but
theory.
the theory of it. Yeah.
So there's a theory that the villain in the movie Wish, he's a wizard, right? That's not the rumor. He's actually a wizard. Spoiler alert: he gets trapped in a mirror, and the rumor is that he is the mirror from Snow White. Because if you slow it down frame by frame, when he gets pulled into the mirror, they show the face of the mirror from Once Upon a Time, Snow White. So that's pretty cool. It's a prequel to Snow White.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. I gotta give it a chance.
Now I actually want to watch Wish because I wasn't interested in it, but now because of that, I'm like, I'll give it a chance.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No promises from
It's
me.
easier when we have kids.
Yeah. I can use the
Split it up.
excuse as, hey, do you want to watch this?
Exactly. And then they go do something else while we continue watching the movie with them.
Yeah. It's like I watch Bluey a lot.
That they never got into that, but
Really?
yeah.
Jordan is like obsessed with Bluey right now. She
Huh.
was when it first came out. But then now it's like really obsessed.
Hmm.
I don't know where this obsession came from. She loves animals. She's an animal whisperer. So, all right. Who else? Who else is gonna join?
So there's a report going out, and this is rumor at this stage, but word is that Ryan Gosling is actually in talks with Kevin Feige to sign with Marvel Studios. That's another like tight-lipped thing. You know, nobody's saying anything, so it's not confirmed. So everything beyond that is literally just rumor and speculation. And what's funny is like there was an article that came out. Where was it from? I think it was from Screen Rant.
Okay.
I'm not usually a big fan of theirs, but it happened to pop up on Google. So I looked into it because it was talking about him, and like a sub article that came up with it said that there's a character that he actually would like to play, and that is Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Do you think?
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well, Johnny, I
Having-
was gonna say, do you think it's gonna be the motorcycle one or the horse one? But if it's Johnny Blaze, it's gonna be the motorcycle riding.
Of course,
Ghost Rider.
of course. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I would honestly, I would assume that he would play the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider rather than
Right.
Carter Slade.
Yeah, that's a character that I am okay with them giving me an origin story.
Ghost Rider?
Yeah, Ghost Rider. Like I know we've had it before,
Mhm.
but I think that in the movie having the origin story, I'm okay with that. Like we're done with it, and I know we're talking about Marvel, but in every Batman movie, we get origin story. Every Superman movie, we get origin story. Flash, the same thing. We're if you're gonna give us characters that you've had on screen for years, just skip that part. We already know.
Pretty much. I think it's okay if you haven't done it in a while, but when
Right.
you're doing it like every 2 to 3 movies,
Right.
so basically every 4 to 5 years, you get tired of it after a while. And it's just like there's really no point. And so like DC does it so often, it's like people start to get tired of it pretty much everywhere,
Mhm.
Marvel included. So, you know, I wouldn't be disappointed if they didn't, to be honest, I wouldn't be disappointed either way, whether they did or they didn't with Ghost Rider.
Right.
You know, getting the MCU's take on his origin story. So we'll see where that goes.
We'll see.
Hmm.
Because I'm excited for it.
Oh, absolutely.
Who else
him
they
be
got?
I mean, at this point, that's pretty much what I've seen thus far as far as like new or potentially new signings for Marvel Studios. You know, so I mean, how much further you want to go on it? Like, what else can we talk about in terms of these two like monumental prospects?
Well, just those two, I think that we're getting a good cast.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, it's pretty ridiculous because they're what I would consider heavyweights right now because and especially Ryan Gosling because he's been on a bit of a tear recently between the Fall Guy and then the success of that fucking Barbie movie,
Right.
Obviously not my cup of tea, but
I tried watching it. I think I got 10 minutes in it and I was falling asleep, so I never went back.
That's fantastic.
for me it would probably be the same thing. It's like hey, I'll say it, like, congratulations on the success of it. It's just it's not my thing, clearly. And I imagine you guys could probably say the same thing. But then of course, Lewis, you'd probably wind up watching it anyway because your kids would probably be interested in something like that.
Right.
So
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Lewis.
Have you seen it?
No,
No. All right.
not yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say not yet.
Because he was suspiciously quiet, and I was like, huh?
No,
I
no.
mean, there's nothing
not
wrong
yet.
with that, but I'm just saying, like, it would have been funny.
No, you just asked me a question while I was doing something.
Oh man, yeah, no. So Ryan Gosling hopefully signing with Marvel Studios, I think is in my opinion, a huge acquisition that, especially depending on what they have him in and who they have him playing. Like, I would like to see him play as Ghost Rider. That would be an interesting choice.
I think that Ghost Rider is it's a great choice for Ryan Gosling. I can't think of anybody else that he can play.
He's gonna be the new Captain America.
He's gonna have to bulk up a lot.
I was going to say, yeah, he's definitely going to have to hit a lot of weights. And like you said, yeah, he's going to have to bulk up because it could work. But to be
He
honest,
needs at least 20 more pounds in muscle.
well, not just that, but I think honestly, it's too soon after Chris Evans retiring from the character. Like, just kind of let it go for a little bit longer and then, bring the character back. But at the same time, you could do the same thing with the multiverse since they've opened up that Pandora's box.
Right.
They can do anything.
Yeah,
They can do a lot.
pretty much. So going back to Giancarlo,
Okay.
what are we thinking?
Well, I think the Professor X is a good one. And the Kong one is also a good one. But he has to be someone that one of the smartest ones.
Mm.
Like, it has to
Dr.
be
Doom.
Well,
Well, see, therein lies the point that I made is he plays such a good bad guy that I honestly couldn't see him in any other kind of role, whether it was Kang, Doctor Doom. I mean, I honestly think like with his acting chops and the way he plays these villainous characters, I think he could pull it off. And especially if you're playing someone that is as smart, cold, calculating as somebody like Victor Von Doom.
right.
I think he can pull it off.
Oh, he can pull off Dr. Doom easily.
Looking at it now, though, Kang, I'm not as sure because because based on what we've seen so far in the MCU, it seems like a more physical role.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go by what we saw on Ant-Man and the Wasp,
I see
like
what you mean.
that, yeah, that fight scene that Scott and Kang had at the end, like that seems like a bit more of a physically demanding role that I'm not sure how well he would be able to do that. Now, Doctor Doom, on the other hand,
I can see
that's anyone's guess.
Yeah. Yadi, now I'm thinking.
The gears are grinding.
Yeah.
Well, he did have that fight in what's the name? That's Moff Gideon. He had a fight there. But also, if he has a character that doesn't need to show his face, then
That's what I'm saying. It's like you have, I would imagine he'd have stunt doubles.
mhm.
It makes sense in that respect. And that's the thing. Even if he didn't have the mask, because he fought with Din in, it was season 2 when he won the Darksaber from Moff Gideon.
Right.
There are, you can have a stunt double and then superimpose the man's face right there and just have it looking like he's actually doing the fighting. They did the same thing with Christopher Lee when he filmed those scenes for Star Wars Episode 2 and Episode 3, because that wasn't actually Christopher Lee fighting. He was too old to do that kind of physically demanding work at that point in his career.
And we can't tell.
No, they did such a great job on that. It was ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah, they do their movie magic,
Oh yeah.
editing magic. Get it all done.
Well, that's why they call that VFX studio Industrial Light and Magic. Keyword there, magic.
That was a mouthful.
It's just too bad that George Lucas isn't in charge anymore.
I know.
How old is he now, by the way? Is
George
in the
Lucas?
80s?
Good question. I would assume at least late 80s.
I'm
Steve.
I'm just curious.
Intern Steve is on the case.
He is 79 years old currently. His birthday is actually May 14th. So he's going to be 80 in a
7
week.
days.
Yep.
7 days.
Seven days.
It's going to be interesting, and I'm going to make sure that I do This Week in Nerdy History for next week. So
Oh yeah.
just for
Just
that,
the-
just for
the
that
one
guy.
mention.
No, there's gonna be more. It's tough to say how packed or how slim it's gonna be from week to week. This week I just didn't have time.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, no worries.
I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, worse things have happened. I think we'll be all right.
Famous last words.
All right. So what else do we have on this particular subject?
I can't think of anybody else that I would want to see other than, granted, Henry Cavill.
He's
Oh,
another
yeah.
one that's still isn't he another
Lingering.
one that's still rumored
Yeah.
to be
He's-
either in talks or something like that?
He's the new Groot. Major part in the MCU.
Oh man. You gotta wonder because he was he was on the short list of actors they were looking to play the next James Bond.
Right.
I'm not sure who they ultimately selected, but like he was in consideration for that. So
Yeah, I wonder.
What's
Who
the
they
name of
pick?
this guy? Knuckles. The voice of Knuckles. What's his name? Iris? What is
Idris
I-
Elba.
There you go. They have him in mind too.
oh yeah.
That'd
I
be
think
good.
he'd be a deep one.
Yeah, he has that swagger.
Oh yeah. Ryan Labarge in chat, Yadi is James Bond.
Yes.
Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yadi. Yadi.
The Golden Eye.
Nice. All right. So I guess we're on to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Oh,
again.
before we
Again.
dive in, another rumor I heard is Wesley Snipes
As Blade
going
coming back.
in Deadpool.
Yes, that'd be cool.
I did see that on Twitter, I think 4 or 5 days ago.
They're gonna have to de-age him because he's a
Yep.
vampire. He's not supposed to age.
Yep.
They've done worst. You know, like
Have you seen
where's
him
the
lately?
aging? No, I haven't seen him.
The last thing I saw of him was The Expendables, and that was a couple years back. And he
Oh,
looked
yeah.
rough. I mean, not rough. He's still in shape, but like old.
Oh, jeez. As far as facial features are concerned.
Yeah.
Just Google
Yeah,
him
I mean-
real quick. Google him real quick.
Yeah. Dr. Google.
He looks like a version of what's this guy? I'm so bad with names. Samuel Jackson.
Oh,
I can see that.
yes. Because recent images of Samuel L. Jackson,
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's getting up there.
Well, he's 61. He's not that old, but
It's still, people age differently.
yeah.
People age differently. Some people will look significantly older than they actually are. Some people will look significantly younger than they actually are. Like,
It depends on the types of drugs they used with through their life.
Yeah, that part.
yeah, folks like Ozzy Osbourne could tell you a thing or two about that.
Oh, he is fucked up.
Yeah.
He's an acid casualty for sure.
Shit. Yeah. Ryan Labarge in chat. I'm aging like an old leather shoe. Shut up. I told you in the comments of one of your other videos before, you seriously look like a younger version of fucking Woody Harrelson, which is a good thing. So,
Oh,
Keep to that is like a younger version.
talking about Woody Harrelson, I can't even.
Nerds don't words good, folks.
Yeah, no. How in tune are you guys with the Planet of the Apes movies?
I thought you were gonna say Planet Earth. I was like,
No,
I
Planet
do
of the
my
Apes.
grounding in the morning.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've seen pretty much every Planet of the Apes movie that's come out. But if you're
Okay.
referring to like the recent trilogy that has
Yeah,
been,
the last
I've
trilogy.
I've seen them. I love them, and I can't wait. I don't know if I'll go to theaters to see this next one, but I think
Yeah,
it's definitely worth
The
seeing.
new one looks fucking amazing.
Yes.
And it's about 500 years in the future. So originally when they made this trilogy, they were trying to stay away as they were making it more as a independent like remake,
Mhm.
not like a reboot.
That's why I didn't like the first one, but
Right. But then the more they're making, the more they're actually leaning towards prequels. Because I think one of the producers said that the reason that they put the name of the ship, the original ship from the original movies in the first movie, was to kind of make it canon in the universe. But the only problem is that the original was actually, it came out in the 70s, but it was based in the 70s.
Mm.
And then they went to the future, to the Planet of the Apes, which, spoiler alert, they were actually on Earth in the future. So in this one, there are, after War of the Planet of the Apes,
Yep.
They kind of killed Caesar off. But then the new one, the rumor is that the new king of the Planet of the Apes is actually a descendant of Caesar. And,
That makes sense.
And in the 2001, is it 2001 that with Mark Wahlberg?
I think so, yeah.
I think the king of the Planet of the Apes is actually a descendant of Caesar. It's in the same bloodline as Caesar.
Mm.
So they're slowly getting into that, and like, okay, we're moving forward now.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Like having that first movie from the trilogy kind of be like a retelling,
Right.
and then having the other two kind of move the franchise off in its own direction.
Right.
And then now you have Ryan LaBarge, the bloodline.
That's funny.
I gotta start rewatching all these movies because I didn't like was it James Franco that was in
The Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
right.
Yes.
I didn't like that movie, so I just never continue with them.
So it gets better and better. That's one of those trilogies that the second one is better than the first one, and the third one just blows the first one and second one out of the park.
Draco Malfoy was in that first one too.
Yeah. He was an asshole.
I gotta rewatch it. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
I was gonna say-
Every time I watch a movie that I don't like, it goes away quickly. I don't remember anything about it.
Let's
In one ear and out the other.
Let's
Yeah.
just say that they of the Cadabra, Draco in this movie.
Mm.
Spoiler.
What
No,
was
it's
what was it again?
of the Cadabra.
Oh fuck! I honestly though, yeah, they're definitely worth a rewatch. I think I might go and rewatch those again.
Yeah, I just finished War of Planet of the Apes 2 days ago.
Ah, gotcha.
Is he getting ready for the new one? The new one's coming at
yeah.
the end of this month, right? Like the 24th or something like that.
Mm.
I think it's on the 14th. No, whatever day is Thursday of next week.
The 16th.
Yes.
Let's go. I gotta rewatch him. I think they have him on HBO, right? Maybe.
They do. That's where I was watching them.
Oh yeah, I
Go ahead.
bought the trilogy as I usually do on the Microsoft store. So yeah,
Just
it goes
now?
from no. I've had him.
Okay.
I've had him for a while. I've had him for a while. Yeah, no, it goes from Rise to Dawn to War.
Yeah.
In that order.
Dusk.
It's funny,
Nice.
Yadi, that you said that I watched it just to get ready. I actually saw the trailer and I'm like, oh, I gotta watch the last one because the last one wasn't on HBO Max a month ago.
Oh, gotcha. And they're bringing them all back.
Ryan LaBarge in chat. The first one is so old you can get it on DVD.
The first one is so old that you can get it on VHS. What do you mean?
Shit. What, Rise?
No,
No,
Like
Beans,
the very first one.
yeah, the very first one. Because the Rise came out in 2013.
Beans.
Yeah.
And Rice and Beans. That's the Puerto Rican version.
Oh yeah.
The rice and beans of the Planet of the Apes.
Rice and beans and Planet of the Mono.
Hey. No, but Rise came out in 2013.
Yep.
And then Dawn
was 2015.
And then 2017, and then it took them
Was
7
War.
years to
This is
release this one.
Dawn Platinum.
Yeah,
Great.
Dawn Platinum.
Non-sponsor.
No. And then War came out in 2017.
Yep.
But that one's really good.
Mm-hmm.
It hits you in the feels right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
What happens? Don't tell me.
Okay.
Don't tell me. No, don't tell me.
I won't tell you.
Yeah. No. Never gonna happen.
No.
Watch them.
Yeah. I like the first one because it's like a zombie movie.
Mm.
Like there's an outbreak. And then the second one, you're like, oh, great. There's less people now in the world. And then on this one, the only thing I'm going to say is it reminds me of every post-apocalyptic movie of an outbreak of some sort.
So they're like zombies.
Well, the main character has a orphan girl that he has to take to a different place.
Of course.
Or
It's The Last of
protect.
Us.
Right.
Yeah.
Or protect. So it's a chimp takes over the world, Yadi.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I heard that one.
And it turns into the Planet of the Apes.
Mm.
Spoiler alert.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, but you gotta watch have you seen the trailer for the new one?
The trailer, yes. I
Okay.
did.
That's
Like, I will go see that movie even without
Yeah.
watching the other one, but I want to get up to date and understand what's happening, so I'll
Yeah.
watch them all.
yeah, no, they're did you ever watch Showtime Lakers on HBO Max?
So what?
It's called Showtime, and it's about the Showtime Lakers in the 80s.
No.
It's really good. What's his face? He's in Step Brothers with Will Ferrell.
Oh, I think I saw the trailer to this. Yes. I don't know his name.
Justin
Again.
knows.
The other lead from Step Brothers?
Yeah,
Nova.
Oh, Ryan LaBarge in chat. John C. Riley.
John C. Riley.
There
He
you go.
plays the owner of the Lakers in that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
the trailers to that movie.
I think I've seen that one as well. The trailer, at least.
The show's really good. It's one season, or is it one or two seasons? I think it's 2 seasons, and then they cancel.
Oh, it's a show.
It's a
Gotcha.
show.
Hmm.
I'm like, I
And-
see the trailer to that movie.
Yeah, no, it's a show on HBO Max. It's a HBO Max original.
It's funny. And
Yeah.
a Showtime show on HBO.
Yeah,
Is Showtime still a thing? Sorry. I don't think that's.
I don't think so.
Is it still a channel? I don't know.
I think so. I think it is. If you go on Prime, you go on
Sorry,
Prime. There's you can do
Watch
Stars,
the channel.
Showtime,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
and
Sorry.
the people that still have cable can get Prime, Showtime, HBO, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's weird. Showtime and Stars, and I think like one or two others. Like they're among the few that didn't actually just go and do their own streaming services. Now they just kind of subcontract it out as add-ons to
Yeah.
other streaming
Like
services.
Hulu.
Yeah, they just gave up. They're like, just add me to the list.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the thing though. It's like you get like a lot of these, like everybody and their fucking mother has a streaming service, and there's like they're all competing against each other, and it's like you have these two that are just, or these few that are just pulling out ahead of everyone else, and everyone
I
else
don't pull
is
out.
just.
But with that being said, I think they're the smartest ones because they don't have to have a platform.
Condoms. Oh, okay.
They don't have to have a platform. They just, okay, here's our server, rent it out.
Mhm.
So at the end of the day, they're like the Blockbuster of the streaming services.
Right. Can you imagine out of nowhere Blockbusters comes out and be the biggest streaming platform available? I will actually get it just to
say you had.
just to say I have it.
And
Ryan
then-
Labarge in chat. Why get a streaming service when you can sign up for the Nerd Archive Patreon, baby? That is
Exactly.
perfect fucking advertisement, you guys. Yes, if you haven't already, sign up for the Nerd Archive Patreon. We'll have all that stuff down in the description below.
You'll
We have
see,
full length movies, everything on the Patreon. Just kidding, we don't.
Yeah.
Yet.
No.
in the next Rambling Dudes episodes, you'll see why he's saying this.
Oh, got it.
Nothing bad. It's just,
No, I figured.
Well, well, I picked up on the whole Bebe thing because that's an Adam Cole thing.
oh, he says that all the time. Ryan.
I gotcha.
I can't say it like him, so we'll watch it on the Rambling Dudes Sabadu.
There you go.
That's funny. So yeah, Planet of the Apes. It's really good. I might just watch War Planet of the Apes again. I like that. I don't know why. It's like one of my favorite franchises. Like I can watch it over and over again.
Yeah, I gotta start it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird considering like how bad they are compared to like today's stuff, but it's like I liked some of the old school Planet of the Apes movies.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't as big a fan of the Mark Wahlberg version. So like I kind of forgot that existed until you said something about that. And I mean these new ones, like these newest ones have been incredible. And there's definitely some excitement for this new one coming out.
Yeah, the Mark Wahlberg one is the first one that I ever saw. And then my dad's like, "Oh, you like that one? We got to watch the old ones." And we watch them, and I'm like, "Oh, these are actually good."
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I remember watching the old ones, but I for the life of me, I cannot picture any movie of Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg. But I guess I'll just look it up.
Oh yeah. Not the best, but
what's his name? He was Kingpin in Daredevil.
Oh, I remember now. Okay, I
He
do
was the
remember
gorilla.
him in it. Yeah.
And I'm trying to remember who was the love interest in that one, like the princess of the Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't remember anything else.
Yeah, you just
Besides
remember
that,
the
because
gorilla.
I used to watch the behind the scenes of a lot of movies when it was something special to watch, I guess, because we can see so much online now that it's, you don't look forward to it, but you know.
Ryan Labarge, Vincent Del Fomo. I think you meant Vincent D'Onofrio or something like that.
So
And
Vincent
then
D'Onofrio now.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yes, Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, he was an amazing actor.
Oh yeah.
The Green Mile was one of my favorites of his.
Ryan Labarge. I regret nothing.
See, Ryan, you could have joined us today, but you had no, you don't have the thing set up in your house. I was like, all right.
Next time.
You know what? Just because I just found out that he didn't have all the things set up and he didn't want to join, we're not going to ring his chat anymore.
Ouch.
Keep doing the dishes, right?
I'm going to put that one on it. So,
Deadpool.
yes.
Yes.
Which versions of Deadpool are we going to see?
The
We
one
so-
with the spandex red and black.
Oh, yeah. Are we going to see the Spirit Halloween version?
Maybe. It's certainly
That might be
possible.
one.
I'd like
No.
to see. Honestly, I would like to see Lady Deadpool make an appearance. Just not Taylor Swift. Please, God, no.
No, she's going to be someone else. It's going to be Blake Lively is going to be Lady Deadpool.
Okay. I'm not opposed to that.
So Deadpool and Lady Deadpool are Ryan Reynolds and Miss Ryan Reynolds.
How many Deadpool versions is there out there? I think I have a number, but I don't know if it's official.
Well, we're going to see Lady Deadpool.
Mhm.
We're going to see Dogpool because he's on the trailer.
Yeah.
We're going to see the Origins Deadpool. Even if it's just his head floating around.
I hope they kill him like within 10 seconds of his appearance. That needs to just stay the fuck away.
Right. And then
Isn't that the X-Force Deadpool?
Which one?
No. A version. Like the one before they block his face. Or like basically remove his mouth. He's not
from
Deadpool, he's just
earlier. Yeah, from earlier in X-Men
Wayne.
Origins.
Origins, yeah.
I mean,
just Wade Wilson.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that
Right.
at all, but
Are we going to see Ryan Reynolds? Or not Ryan Reynolds. Are we going to see Chris Evans as Human Torch?
in this movie, I'm not sure why they would have
might-
him in there, but
They might bring what's his name? That's so bad with fucking names. Creed.
Michael B. Jordan?
There you go. They might bring him. If
As,
they bring Human Torch like in
as
the
Human
past.
Torch?
Yeah.
I mean, if the
Just for
whole,
this Deadpool movie.
if the whole storyline is based on Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, which
Mhm.
it looks like they're going to be Deadpool kills the 20th Century Fox universe,
Mhm.
they might bring all those like Fantastic Four characters. I doubt that Jessica Alba is going to be there. I think that Chris Evans, he's already recently he was part of Marvel. So they might be able to bring him back just for that. And they're going to be like, look familiar. Look like a captain or something.
oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah. So I think that, are we going to see Chris Evans as Captain America?
In this movie, I mean, he was in, I was going to say when Wade was in the TVA, they did show him in all those flashbacks. So
Right.
I can't say it's definitely not. I'm kind of leaning towards no, but I mean, we're in the fucking multiverse here, man. Anything's possible.
Yeah, it's very possible.
It would be cool
Oh.
if he goes around like um basically hiring his Deadpool versions of different universes to do a big fight
Is
with whoever the big villain is.
Is Gwenpool a thing in Marvel canon, or was that just fan fiction? Because I've seen that a lot.
I see that she is a fan favorite. That's it.
Gwenpool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
She
I'm
appears.
curious if
She
that is
appeared.
actually a thing in the comics, or if that's just like fan fiction that somebody created a while ago.
No, it is a
It's a
thing. She
it's a
appears in
character.
the Secret Wars.
Gwenpool is a fictional character appearing in an American comic book published by Marvel Comics.
Okay, so it is.
Yeah, for
So it
those
is
that
Marvel
don't
canon.
know, this is on Wikipedia. A girl from the real world transported to the Marvel universe. Her physical design originated as I don't know how to say that word, of Gwen Stacy and Wade Wilson. So it's a mix of then.
What does it start with?
It's spelled
Starts with one thing.
AMALGAM.
Amalgamation.
Well, there's no Asian at the end.
Or amalgam.
Yeah, amalgam.
Well, same thing.
Yeah,
It literally means the same thing. It's just a shortened version of the first one.
it's a mix between both of them,
Pretty much.
and it was created as a variant cover of Deadpool Secret Wars #2.
Okay.
Which was one of the 20 such variant covers published due to popularity in Spider-Gwen from June 2015.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like there is like Screen Rant has a list of like the 15 versions of Deadpool. And I think one of the coolest one is King Deadpool. I would like to see that. The one with a lot of responsibility.
Deadpool and responsibility. There's two things that go together really fucking well.
Yeah.
So the Wade oversaw all the known monsters of the Marvel universe, keeping them in check on Staten Island. That'd be very cool.
So we got Classic Deadpool, which is the mainstream Marvel version.
Mm.
We got Dogpool, the man's
Yep.
best friend version. The X-Force Deadpool, the version that has to place nice with other. It has to play nice. I didn't read it wrong. It says place.
That's fucking weird.
Ultimate Deadpool, the scariest version ever.
He looks like the bad guy in one of the bad guys in Resident Evil.
Oh
Well,
shit.
the picture that I'm looking at looks like the aliens from
The Mars.
Mars Attack. We got Groot Pool, the version readers lost too soon. Kid Pool, the version that had so much potential. In the
It has
picture that they're using,
lightsabers.
yeah, the picture they use, it has a lightsaber.
Yeah,
Okay.
baby.
Or multiple ones.
That's his voice.
Deadpool 2099. The version with something to prove.
Interesting.
Lady Deadpool, the truly heroic version. Gwenpool, the fan favorite version. Kingpool. That's the one that you're just talking about. The one that has a lot of responsibility. Venom Pool.
Oh, I think I've seen
Bro.
that one.
football head.
That one looks sick. Dead Man Wade. The Age of Apocalypse version of Deadpool.
Huh.
Introduced as a part of the 1990s crossover event Age of Apocalypse.
Excalibur #1.
Excalibur. Are you looking at the...
I think the two of you are looking at the same fucking thing.
No,
Yeah.
I'm looking at Screen Rant because
Yeah, I told. That's what I said.
Right.
Screen Rant is what I have.
but #1 on here, I'll tell you what it is, but it is not Excalibur.
No. So that Deadman Wade, right on the bottom, like right below the name, it says first appearance was in Excalibur #1.
Oh, got it. Zenpool, the
That makes
Enlightening
sense.
version.
Okay. There's an interesting one.
Yeah, the first appearance in Deadpool #36. Death Mask, the version of Deadpool who became a legitimate supervillain.
I think this will be the villain in this movie.
Yeah,
That'd be very cool.
Yeah, a version of Deadpool who adopted the look and the villainous role of Doctor Doom.
Ooh.
First appearance, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 38 in 2011.
That actually sounds pretty fucking cool.
I think that if it doesn't make sense that they call, well, I mean, I guess it makes sense that they call into the TBA, but it will be very cool. Like they call Loki, or I mean, they had Loki do his thing against his other versions. This will be very cool for Deadpool to fight against his supervillain version or variant.
That would actually be really cool because the potential is ridiculous.
Absolutely.
And then Dreadpool is #1, the most dangerous version in the multiverse. First appearance, Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe #1.
This will be it.
Yeah. The best can mean many things. And for Dreadpool, it meant proving that he really is the best killer in the Marvel Universe. In fact, as a cynical being who questions his very reality, Deadpool went on a mission to kill every single character in the Marvel Universe. And once he done that, he turned his attention to the multiverse.
So I think that we figured out what the movie's going to be about. If they don't, I mean, they have to come up with something pretty cool. But if they do something like this, where obviously all the Deadpool versions are going to be, I'm guessing they're all going to be in it. Because why not? I mean, it's his baby, and he knows how much people love Deadpool. So
right.
If they didn't do this, I guess
we'll
it's
just
gonna
have
be
to
fine. But
well, we'll just have to wait and see what their plan is, and we'll go from there.
Deadpool is
still
gonna have
looking
its
forward to it.
own Endgame movie in this one.
I can see that. The fight being something epic.
Because now they got the money.
Oh, yeah.
Now they got the budget, you know?
Yeah.
Now they have unlimited power.
Where is it?
Somewhere.
Yeah, it is somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Yes. Yes.
I've got too many buttons on my screen.
They got to keep moving screen to screen.
I mean, I can create a second screen, and
I got
Why
like
haven't you
things around.
done it yet? Huh?
because I don't fucking feel like it right now, and we're in the
Right.
middle of an episode, so who cares? Oh man! So there's one other thing that I want to touch on before we
Oh,
Not
come
me.
down.
before,
Not me.
Huh?
It's a come down. We both thought the same thing.
Every time. Oh man.
But yeah, no, there's one other thing that that I wanted to go over real quick before we call it good for the evening. You fucker.
I was waiting for you to look.
Oh shit. And that is we're on Nintendo once again had their big annual investors meeting, and preceding that was actually the official Japanese Nintendo Twitter account, because fuck calling it X. That's not gonna fucking happen. Sorry. Tweeted out that they are going to be announced. Ah, fuck off. That they will be announcing the Switch successor within this fiscal year. So pretty much at some point between now and March of 2025. Because that's how they do their fiscal year, and that there's going to be a Nintendo Direct at some point in June, but they decided to curb people's assumptions and whatnot, and said that this Direct is only going to focus on what's coming up through the end of 2024. And it's not going to cover anything regarding the Switch successor, Switch 2, Switch whatever the fuck they're going to call it. Because it's the name still isn't even confirmed. But people have taken
the Switch one.
They have it. It's a Nintendo Twitch. it's a Nintendo Switcher.
It's more of the Switch, the Switcher. The switchiest Switch that ever switched.
They're gonna be just being really classic with it, and it's gonna be called Nintendo Switch 2. The Nintendo Switch
Super Switch.
There you go.
There are people that have there are people that have kind of gone with that name. There are people that have gone with that name, like Super Nintendo Switch, Switch 2, Switch Pro, shit like that. But who's to say? They haven't confirmed any kind of name. Like I said, they haven't even announced it. So if they're saying that, so with this Nintendo Direct coming in June, and we're gonna
Switch you.
Oh man,
Switch.
I highly doubt Nintendo's going to make that mistake again.
The Wii Switch.
The Wii Switch.
They're going to give you a controller with a screen on it to play on the Switch that has a screen on it.
There's been some interesting mock-ups of like a dual screened Nintendo Switch, which I thought looked pretty cool.
Like a foldable.
Yeah, a folding screen. Well, not like a folding screen per se, but like a folding console itself.
Right.
The screens are still separate, so you have like a dual screen Switch. I think that would be kind of cool if they did something like that, like harkening back to like the DS and the 3DS days.
Right.
Yeah, Nintendo Switch DS, 3D, 4D.
The Nintendo Switch 4K.
Nintendo Switch Pro. There you go. The Pro version, that's it.
Yeah.
You're gonna go the PlayStation route.
Shit. Yeah, but this isn't really an iterative system. It's an evolution on what it's an evolution on what we have. So, but
Nintendo Evolution.
Well, they did have
the Evo.
What was it?
Nintendo Evo.
Oh man!
Now we're just saying shit to interrupt you.
It's crazy. Well, no, it's funny as shit because the Nintendo Evo. Yeah, they probably have to They'd probably have to get with Samsung on that one because Samsung had a phone called the Evo way back. I actually had one.
Of course
Yeah,
you
but then
did.
they would have to talk to Mitsubishi also.
Yeah, actually considering that, yes. No, because it was people just took to shortening it to Evo, so it is what it is.
They could call it the NAB. Just give us the number. We'll take the royalties.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah.
4%. 4% minimum.
Nintendo.
You heard it,
Active
Nintendo.
Portable. No.
Well, maybe.
NAP.
It's nap time. Oh man, yeah. So a lot of people now are trying to guess. Like, okay, so if they're not going to announce the Switch successor on the June Nintendo Direct, like when are they gonna reveal it? When are they gonna announce it? So I'm kind of putting my money on September. There's a number of other people that have written stories and done videos that they're thinking it's sometime like late August, maybe early to mid-September, that they're going to reveal it, which would make sense because if they do wind up releasing it sometime around March of 2025, I think it would make sense to do like a September reveal.
I can see that.
Hmm.
And September reveal, pre-sale the week after, launches in March.
It could be, yeah, because I think that's around the time the original Switch launched back in what was it, 2017, or was it 2016 or 2017?
I think they're going to switch it up.
Oh, of course.
See what you did there.
Yeah. Yadi said earlier the Nintendo Twitch. Good luck getting out of that Amazon lawsuit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Listen, Nintendo, we're all looking forward to it.
But if you want to give us money to think of a name,
yeah,
come
we'll
to
do
the
that.
people. Yeah. 4%, that's all we have.
Nintendo freestyle. Now I'm just looking at random shit around here.
He's trying to come up with names and it's just saying, I thought of that first, Nintendo. Pay me.
Yeah.
Nintendo Switcheroo.
Subumafu.
Or as Ryan Labarge would say, the Zabadoo.
What about Saturday?
What?
In Spanish, it's Saturday, sábado.
I do not know
what
that.
about Saturday? Sabadoo.
Sábado.
I'm
gonna say that now from now on. It's
oh man. What else we got? Because I think that's a good point to end it.
Yeah. I don't think I have anything.
Yeah, I don't. That's why I asked, because we're scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun talk. Yeah, you guys watching the stream?
No.
I am.
Oh, so it's you, Ryan, and one more person.
Yeah. I wonder who it could be.
I wish this shit would tell me who it is.
That's one of the big advantages that Twitch has over YouTube.
Oh, for sure. Did you see the last Nap Reacts has 56 views already?
Oh yeah. Yeah. After one day, we'll see How much
Dragon
further
Ball
it
Z
goes.
Abridged. So if you are looking forward to laughing, make sure you you go on here and watch our Nap Reacts. They're very funny. The last one that we did yesterday, that one was hilarious.
Oh, yes.
With Big
Yeah.
Chunga, Pinga Chunga.
Oh man, yes. Yeah, we do Nap Reacts every Monday. So we have live recordings for our top level patrons, and then early access. I'm going to be doing the live editing also for our top level patrons this Thursday, if all goes well. So that is going to be on our Discord for our Patreon members. So if you are not subscribed to Patreon and you want to get access to our live editing, that is $10 a month for live editing, live episodes. That gets you up to 3 weeks, actually, depending on the episodes we record, because we're doing every other Monday. We record 2 episodes going forward. So
I'm looking forward to it.
hell yeah.
I can't wait until we finish this series.
Oh, that Versus series from Hello There?
Yeah.
Yes. It's going to be... I mean, honestly, if it's anything like the first 3 that we watched yesterday, it's going to be incredibly fucking funny. There's so much just crammed into like those 2 to 3 minute videos.
The first one we saw yesterday was like 10 seconds.
Well, yeah, 10 to 15 10 to 15 seconds worth of fighting for like a for like a 2.5 minute video.
Let's just say that Thanos had... Not Thanos. The Avengers were... I found their missing hero.
Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
Yep. With that Uno reverse card. Like, no, you.
Behind the scenes of the elbow drop to the microphone. Only on
Yeah.
Patreon. Baby!
Do it.
Yeah, so there was
Touche.
a point here that he got too excited. Whatever we were talking, and then hit the mic, the microphone arm, and it just took him off the table. But at that point, it was like that first flimsy one that we all got.
All right.
That one was hanging off a little bit on the table, and they just touched, like, hit it. It fell, and then all of a sudden you see him holding the whole mic arm in the video. Because I edited that part out.
Oh, man.
I'm glad it wasn't your good mic.
Shit.
No, like, he hit the arm, not the...
No,
the
I know, but
microphone.
if it would have fallen and it would have been the good mic, that was the
Yeah.
end of Ryan.
Yeah. Those mics are actually really good. The pop mics.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good.
All right. Do you want to close it out? Yadi, you close it out. You've never done it.
I don't like it.
Well, how do you know you don't like it if you've never done it?
I've tried it. It doesn't come out smoothly.
Practice makes
What are we
perfect, man.
talking about now? Because
It's the pooping part.
okay.
Here's the way I close it in the rambling dude. That's it for the night, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and give us the money. Patreon.
I couldn't have said it better.
Patreon, baby.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. This was the Nerd Archive podcast with me, Yadi, Justin. My name is Louis. We'll see you next week. Deuces.
Bye.
Oh, thank you, Ryan. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.